Today we're going to learn about factoring polynomials. Let's say we have a problem like this. Factor a 5x squared plus 15x plus 4x plus 12, and b 30x squared plus 42x plus 15x plus 21. So let's first start with problem A. So when we are factoring polynomials, or second degree polynomials, we have to first factor the first two terms and then the last two terms. So first, let's factor the first two terms. So the greatest common factor, 5x squared and 15x, is the first thing that we have to find. So we know that 5 and 15, the greatest common factor of 5 and 15, is 5. So now, the next part of both the terms is x squared and x. The greatest common factor of x squared and x is x. So 5x is our greatest common factor of 5x squared and 15x. So now we have to do each of the first two terms divided by 5x, our greatest common factor. 5x squared divided by 5x is x, plus 15x divided by 5x is 3. Now the next part in factoring this is that we have to factor this part of the equation, or the last two terms, in such a way that we get this thing inside the parentheses, x plus 3. So, plus, now we do 4x plus 12 divided by x plus 3. 4x plus 12 divided by x plus 3 is 4x divided by x is 4, plus 12 divided by 3 is 4. So we know that this whole thing, 4x squared divided by 12, is 4. So we know that the factor of 4x plus 12 is 4 and x plus 3. So plus 4, and in parentheses, x plus 3. So as we can see, the objective till now was to get the same number inside this parentheses. So to find a way to get a number inside both of the parentheses while factoring the first two terms and the last two terms. Now the next step is simpler. Then in the next step, we have to do 5x plus 4 in parentheses times x plus 3. This is our most factored polynomial. So this is the answer to problem A. Now let's move on to problem B. In problem B, we have to factor the first two terms, 30x squared plus 42x, and the last two terms, 15x plus 21. So, let's start with the first two terms. The greatest common factor of 30x squared and 42x. 30 and 42 are both divisible by 6, and 6 is the greatest common factor of 30 and 42. So 6, now what we're left with is x squared and x. The greatest common factor of x squared and x is x. Now we have to do 30x squared divided by 6x, which is 5x, plus 42x divided by 6x is 7. Now we have to get the same number, which is in the parentheses, by factoring the last two terms. So 15x plus 21 divided by 5x plus 7. We know that 5x goes into 15 3 times. And 7 also goes into 21 3 times. So this is equal to 3. So, because 3 is positive, we add a plus. So plus 3 times in parentheses 5x plus 7. Now, the next step is to do 6x plus 3 times 5x plus 7. So the answer to problem B is 6x plus 3 times 5x plus 7. Today we learned about factoring polynomials. Thank you for watching this video.